watching Travel with Tony.
Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is located in Abu Dhabi, the capital city of the United Arab Emirates, and is considered to be the key for worship in the country. Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque was initiated by the late President of the United Arab Emirates, His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, who wanted to establish a structure which unites the cultural diversity of Islamic world, the historical and modern values of architecture and art. His final resting place is located on the grounds beside the same mosque. The mosque was constructed from 1996 to 2007. It is the largest mosque in the United Arab Emirates and the 8th largest mosque in the world. The mosque site is equivalent to the size of 5 football fields approximately. As the country's Grand Mosque, it is the key place of worship for Friday gathering and Eid prayers. Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque Center, that is SZGMC as they call it. Offices are located in the East Minarets. Management manages the day-to-day operations as a place of worship and Friday gathering, and also a center of learning and discovery through its educational, cultural activities and visitor programs. Natural materials were chosen for much of its design and construction due to their long-lasting qualities, including marble stone, gold, semi-precious stones, crystals and ceramics. It was built by the Italian company Impregilo. The design of the Sheikh Zayed Mosque has been inspired by the Persian, Mughal and Moorish mosque architecture, particularly the Badshahi Mosque in Lahore, Pakistan, and the Hassan II Mosque in Casablanca, Morocco being direct influences. The dome layout and floor plan of the mosque was inspired by the Badshahi Mosque, and the architecture was inspired by Persian, Mughal and Moorish design. Contracting companies took part in the construction of the Grand Mosque. The pools along the arcades reflect the mosque's spectacular columns, which becomes even more glorious at night. The unique lighting system was designed by lightning architects Jonathan Spears and Major to reflect the phases of the moon. Beautiful bluish grey clouds are projected in lights onto the external walls and get brighter and darker according to the phase of the moon. Its archways are quintessentially Moorish and its minarets classically Arab. The design of the mosque can be best described as a fusion of Arab, Persian, Mughal and Moorish architecture. The mosque is large enough to accommodate more than 40,000 worshippers at a time. The main prayer hall can accommodate over 7,000 worshippers. There are two smaller prayer halls with a 1,500 capacity each, one of which is the female prayer hall. There are four minarets on the four corners of the courtyard, which rise about 107 meters in height. The courtyard, with its floral design, measures about 17,000 square meters and is considered to be the largest example of marble mosaic in the world. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque represents great sentimental and moral value for the people of the United Arab Emirates and their leadership. It also constitutes one of the most prominent and beautiful architectural monuments in the world. Perhaps what is reflected in the mosque in terms of the unique beauty of its architecture is an embodiment of such sentimental value. The mosque also represents a fertile spiritual space, enriched throughout the ages by the shining inheritance of Islam. It seeks to truly reflect the open spirit of Renaissance, which has long inspired humanity with its great purity. We also find a great diversity in the patterns of the architecture of the mosque. It has benefited from examining the various traditions expressed in the monuments of other religions throughout the Arab and Muslim world. The mosque reflects the spirit of diversity in culture, thought and civilization, which it aspires to be a beacon of. That's why the experience of the UAE, as envisioned by its great founding father, the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, is one of the finest, most glamorous and most successful examples of diversity. The experience has demonstrated that tradition and modernity can coexist, even interconnect, with one cancelling the other out. In fact, the contrary is true. Each provides a source of richness for the other. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque has 7 imported chandeliers from Germany that incorporate millions of Swarovski crystals. The largest chandelier is the second largest known chandelier inside a mosque and the third largest in the world. It has a 10-meter diameter and a 15-meter height. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque has many special and unique elements, one of which is the carpet in the main prayer hall is considered to be the world's largest carpet, made by Iran Carpet Company and designed by Iranian artist Ali Khaliki. This carpet measures 5,627 square meters and was made by around 1300 carpet knotters. The weight of this carpet is 35 ton and is predominantly made from wool originating from New Zealand and Iran, and it took approximately 2 years to complete. Further planning of the Grand Mosque at the time of construction says that its collections and features will be safeguarded. It will have a state-of-the-art library equipped with modern facilities for the development of research and knowledge. As they already had thought, thus this will facilitate the public understanding of Islamic civilization, arts and architecture. It was also further planned that the cultural and social events will be organized, including lectures, exhibitions, courses for teaching the Quran, Islamic architecture, and Arabic calligraphy. The Grand Mosque is a welcoming humanitarian space open to all visitors who wish to acquaint themselves with the intricacy of Islamic architecture. The focus is on the beauty and unique characteristics of the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. As one of the most visited landmarks in the United Arab Emirates, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque continually strives to improve and enhance the visitor experience. The Grand Mosque is open to all the visitors coming from across the world. When you visit the Grand Mosque, remember to dress respectfully. No shorts or skirts and shoulders should be covered properly. In any case, women will be given an abaya and shela to wear, while men dress inappropriately will be given a dish dash. So, if you happen to visit a Grand Mosque, you should be dressed properly. Great Grand Mosque, a must-see, a prominent place for all the visitors and tourists coming across the world.